Hello, everybody. My name is Adam Pohl. Adrian Robertson with me today, and we are Zach. Now, Zach, this is the first time we have a named show. Okay, so this is our Sox quarantine show, but we are double A. We're the two A's, double A. Do you see what we're doing here?
Oh yeah.
We're excited to have Zac Lowther with us today. We had such a fantastic season. Zach, of course, we always talk about ourselves, Adrian and I first, but Adrian, we asked for people to help us name this show, and all of a sudden here it is. Almost everybody gave us the same recommendation.
It was cool.
But
Yeah, I mean, and
yeah,
it was pretty simple. Yeah, I like it.
I couldn't believe that like five people responded and they all said the same thing. Zach, how are you doing? Are you hanging right now in the Cleveland area?
yeah, I'm up in the Cleveland area right now. Just it actually snowed last night, so that's real fun. But just hanging out, seeing some of my family, so trying to remain as quarantined as possible.
Exactly. You got to tell us about your family situation, though. Now, were you married this off season, or is that coming up here in the near future?
I got married in November, and so this is month 5.
So
So
is it close quarters with the
yeah,
new family?
yeah,
A little too much family.
we're we're looking for a house right now, just kind of window shopping. So this time actually gives us a little bit of a blessing right after the wedding. So, we had the wedding at the end of November, and then having to, you got Christmas, you got New Year's, and then basically after New Year's is baseball season. So being
Right?
able to kind of come home during this time that I've never been home for and be able to do stuff with my wife and family and all that is pretty cool for me.
Do you live close to your parents in the area that you're in, or?
Yeah, me and my wife actually, our parents' houses are like 4 minutes apart, and our house that we are looking to buy is about 3 minutes from my parents.
That's great.
So
So a
it's
lot of fans
everyone's real
have been
close.
asking a simple question, the Netflix question. What are you watching? What's your favorite show right now?
Ooh, obviously watch Tiger King.
Yes.
that one was an easy one to watch. I watched The Witcher.
Okay.
It I've really liked that one. Just and then I continuously rewatch New Girl and The
Okay.
Office.
That's a good show. I like that one. I
So
haven't watched The Watcher yet. We'll have to check it out.
yeah,
If
The
one of
Witcher.
your teammates comes in this year, Zach, and they've got a big bucket of sardine oil, would you be a little bit worried?
I'd be a little concerned because that means the tiger's around and they're looking to kill someone.
Zach, I got to ask you. This is a very, we don't know exactly when this is posting, but Zach's from the Cleveland area, and the Cleveland Browns. They brought out some new but old uniforms yesterday. What do you think about those? Because I think they are much better than whatever they've been wearing the last few years.
I think they're better. They're the same stuff Cleveland fans have been wearing since before Nike was around. So, I mean, it looks the same to me and a lot of the people I've talked to about it, but I don't know, something for Browns fans to get excited about. I mean, I've lived in Cleveland my whole life, and they're always the number one supported team, no matter if they're good, bad. I mean, they were the worst team in the league, and they still probably brought in the most fans to tailgates and games and all that.
you
So,
you weren't of age that to go to the old municipal stadium, were you?
No, no, I was not.
so what kind of exercises are you doing during the day? Are you getting outside? Are you walking? Or what are you doing to like stay in shape and baseball ready?
Um, there's a place that I can go where it's just an open turf field where when it's nice enough, um, I kind of get there, roll around, run around a little bit as much as I can if it's nice enough. When I say nice, it's like 40 and above. So I'm trying to break a sweat anytime possible, but yeah, it's a little difficult right now, but right, I mean, I got access to a treadmill and that's really That's really all I got right now.
What are the Orioles telling you though to do to stay ready? Because obviously there's just so much unknown in the situation we're in, and there's a possibility that at any time things could turn, and it could be a situation where get ready in 2 or 3 weeks you're going to be back in Florida and ramping back up.
They just want you to stay in shape as much as possible. They know that a lot of guys don't have the access to, um, you know, the equipment, the space needed to maintain the high level of baseball that's needed to maybe only have a 2 week spring training. But they're doing their best to, you know, we're all just trying to figure out, how can we make this work and what gives us the best chance to, step back into it and be ready to go. And I don't think they're really expecting anything, just because this has never happened before. So no one knows the protocol to take to deal with all this stuff. So it's just kind of fly by the seat of your pants.
Well, Zach, Adrian and I have been watching Orioles minor league baseball really since the mid 2000s, and the Baysox pitching staff. Adrian, don't you think last year, 2019, as a whole, I mean, it was as good as you've ever seen. I mean, that 2008 pitching staff that had Chris Tillman and so many others that pitched a long time in the big leagues, David Hernandez, Brad Bergeson, and such. I mean, that was outstanding. But Adrian, I mean, don't you think last year's pitching staff, Adrian, was as good as it's been?
It was phenomenal to watch. I mean, you just really see what's coming for our future. And I mean, it was great to watch your pitching skills. And speaking of that, like growing up, what was a pitcher that you not, I wouldn't say idolized, a pitcher that you liked their style and really got you into pitching and you wanted to be a pitcher as well?
I personally like the Cleveland guys, so like Cliff Lee and CC Sabathia at the time when I was coming up. Those were, I mean, I had a fat head of Cliff Lee on my wall growing up. So like those were the guys that I really liked watching. And then like we would go down to spring training down in Florida every year with my aunt, and we were down there for a week, and we just did as much as we possibly could just watching. So that was probably the most fun for me. Just that I idolized those, like everyone.
That's cool. It's really cool.
Unfortunately, right now, I think I'm on the CC Sabathia diet. I've got a treadmill right here, and I can show you. There's like cobwebs on it. I gotta get on it. Do you guys, as players together, it was kind of interesting. The last group of Orioles pitching talent, that came up, guys like Jake Arrieta and Zach Britton and Chris Tillman and such. They were known as the Cavalry. Because there was a quote in which the Oriole manager at that time, Dave Tremblay, a former Baysox manager, said, "Just wait till the cavalry comes. It's going to turn everything around." And it seems like we've got, a great group like that now. Does it feel so exciting right now? And this is one of the sad things about this time we're in, because you guys in this group of 2019 pitchers, it just feels are right on the cusp. Nothing against pitching for the Baysox, but for doing what you did in Bowie in 2019, doing that in Baltimore, and bringing the Orioles back.
Yeah, I mean, the group that we had in Double A last year, mostly throughout the whole year, that's a good core of our guys. And I mean, what was nice was we wanted to compete with each other, but we wanted to make each other better. We knew that this wasn't the final destination for a lot of us. So, there were bumps, there were hiccups, everything that could go wrong did. And, we learned a lot along the way. And you saw guys like Bruce Zimmerman come out this spring training, and everything he did last year helped him have a great spring training when we had it. And he was still in major league camp when this whole thing started. So
Right.
That's a testament to him to be able to take what he did last year, learn from it, and make some adjustments. I mean, that for him to be in that spot, going from Double A most of the year and Triple A, and getting a chance to compete in big league camp, that's pretty cool to me. So guys like him, for us, is something that we're learning every day from him, and we're always asking questions to each other.
It's really great.
Do you think with for yourself personally, have the Orioles, I just feel like a lot of guys, when they get to the highest levels of baseball, they feel like they have to do something more, and have the Orioles talk to you about really a belief in your stuff. You're a left-handed pitcher. You seem to have a fastball that plays above the velocity that it throws. You have a lot of confidence in it, and the belief that what you're doing right now can work at the highest level of the game.
Yeah, we talk all the time, like mental skills kind of, and your approach to doing your work every day. So, I mean, those guys have reiterated, the numbers are there. You don't have to do anything extra. Just put in the work on the side, and then go have fun on the field and compete. So, I think that they do a really good job of reiterating all of that to not just me, everyone. I think that across the board, they have been pretty sound with their message that we're going to give you the tools to be able to compete at the highest level. Just go and don't worry about it. Don't second guess it. And I think that's helped a lot of younger guys like me.
Well, the Baysox, Adrian, I don't know this, but the Baysox have been doing a 64-person bracket to find out the greatest Baysox player in history. And Zac, you made the bracket as far as one of the 16 pitchers, and I think you won your first round matchup. I'd have to go look it up. So if you look at the Baysox Twitter, it's not March Madness right now, but you're still.
But it's a lot of fun. It's something different, and everybody wants to know. I mean, I love the bracket, the pairing, and we got all the pitchers, we got the infielder. It's really cool.
Oh yeah,
you could be in the Sweet 16.
Who did I go against?
I'd have to look it up. I think it was one of the pitchers from quite a ways back.
Oh, okay, because I do remember seeing that. I had no idea who I went against or if I won, but I was happy to be in it.
And favorite, so I imagine you'll stick around.
I got a little recency bias.
Well, thank you, Zac. Continue to enjoy the home cooking. I hope it doesn't get claustrophobic there in the Cleveland area with many families kind of merged together. But great to know that you're having some family time, and thank you for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys. Stay safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.